Hello friends, welcome to LeggLife. And for the first time in almost a month, we are picking up the vlog camera.
Yeah.
We got back from Fiji and since we've been home, life's been crazy. We had family visit, we've had lots of work stuff, lots of life stuff, lots of friend stuff. We're gonna update you on all of it in the video. However, Sherri Beth, what's the temperature outside?
35 degrees.
It is fall in Alaska and winter's approaching incredibly fast. Yeah. There's no snow on the ground, we'll show you that, but definitely fall, and we are starting today at a fall festival.
Yes, we are.
We are at Double Shovel Cider Company, one of our favorite places in Anchorage, and they're having their fall festival today, and we thought, you know what a perfect first thing to vlog now that we are back home in Alaska.
Yes.
So let's go enjoy the fall festivities.
Yes, okay.
Here we are, first thing we see when we get in, food trucks, mountain pies, and our favorite Yeti dogs is here. So they actually have like 40 different vendor booths here today. Looks amazing. We're gonna explore all of those. Oh, they have a little like photo area, Sherri, but first, we want some hot cider. I love all of the witches' hats hanging from the ceiling and the ghosts and the lights. Also, one thing they have today that they don't normally have is the hot apple cider. We're definitely getting that. All right, we got our hot apple ciders, and also they have pumpkin spice caramel corn. It's like the perfect fall combination. Look at this. Lots of different booths and vendors here selling all sorts of different stuff. We've seen some like macrame stuff. We've seen a lot of painting, photographs. Looks like there's some stickers and stuff over there. And you guys know, this is my favorite display, the entire show. The Sasquatch mug holder. I love that. Really pretty purses in this booth. One that stood out to us. Look how cool the leather bag is with the Mickey Mouse on it. Look at how pretty these are. Like the different layers and different colors of woodwork in there. Love the mountains. Also have like Harry Potter, a whale one. Super neat. Sherri Beth found a earring booth that she likes. She actually just bought a pair. We'll show you some when we get to the car. And our friends at Prince William Sound Salt Company were here. We bought some stuff from them and more stuff. And we're definitely getting lunch before we leave. And our friends at Yeti Dogs is what we need. We got our Yeti Dogs. And they're just the nicest people. They wanted to know all about Fiji, upcoming trips, the viewer cruise.
It's the best. And
they even pulled out cream cheese for us, which we didn't even have to ask for it. So excited for lunch. All right, so we just left Double Shovel. We have warmed up.
A little bit, yeah.
We've had the heat on. We are not yet in the winter routine where we remember to bring gloves.
Correct. We're like, wear thick socks.
Yeah. So you struggled a little bit.
I did a little bit, yep.
Are you warm now, though?
Yes.
You didn't die.
I didn't die.
And as we were leaving, we were getting in our car and we heard behind us, "Are you the YouTubers?" It was so funny. We turned around like, I think so. I mean,
yes.
Yes, I guess. And so we got to meet a couple of people.
Gabby and Megan.
And it was really funny. So we took a photo with Gabby. Gabby said, I think she said her and her husband watch our channel. And Gabby was hilarious because she was like, can I take a photo with you? It's okay to say no.
It was it's really fun, like immediately. You can say no.
You can say no. Really of course we said yes. And just so you guys know, we love meeting you. If you ever see us out in public, it doesn't matter what we're doing. I don't care if we are in the process of vlogging. Come and interrupt us.
Right. Yep.
Like, it is, we love it. We absolutely love it. So, Gabby, it was nice to meet you.
Yes.
And so now we are going to a local mall because Sherri has to get something done.
Yes, I want to replace the watch in my, replace the battery in my watch.
The watch in my battery.
Yep.
So this is actually kind of interesting. On our way to Fiji, Sherri's Apple Watch broke.
Yeah.
Like the face fell off, a little bit weird.
It like flopped off.
But what you've realized is that you have loved not having an Apple Watch.
I have loved not having that notification, and I haven't turned the notifications back on my phone either. Yeah,
so you're kind of still in, like, vacation really was kind of like unplugging, and you haven't plugged back in.
I think it was like a full reset for me, and I just don't feel the need to get zzz, zzz, zzz every time there's a notification. I just don't want it. So, in that light, I have a lot of watches. There's this one that he actually got me for my birthday a few years ago, but the battery is dead. So we found a place that repairs watch batteries. We're gonna go to the mall and get that done. And then just, you know, we'll do like a haul a little bit later when we get home, showing you all of the things that we bought at the fall
market.
Yeah.
But now, for the first time in like, what, 30 years, let's go to a watch store. I was trying to think, I was like, when was the last time I went to a watch store?
It hasn't been 30 years because we have gone to this one, or one in a mall somewhere here in town to replace a watch battery before, but.
Okay, there you go.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. All right, let's go. Midtown Mall in Anchorage. Here goes nothing. I also think they're having a like craft show in the mall today. So we'll check that out too. Alaska Watch Specialists. Perfect. And they have the world's finest like chocolate fundraiser going on out here. Sherri, did you ever have to sell those? Do you remember doing this in school?
We didn't do chocolate. Well, I think it was included, but we did like summer sausage and cheese and there's chocolate.
Got it. That's very Midwest. Of course in Indiana you guys sold summer sausage and cheese. It's so funny. How many of you guys remember selling these though? That was awesome. She said it's gonna take her like 20 minutes. $28. Okay, we just found a booth at the craft show that has gummy bear earrings. Are you getting those? Okay, Sherri, we just made the best connection. First of all, what'd you get?
I got the purple gummy bear earrings.
I'm proud of you because you were like, I don't know that I could pull those off. I was like, yes, you can. But here's the thing, a lot of her like necklaces and earrings and stuff, she makes out of
mini brands. And
a lot of you guys will remember during COVID, I went through a phase where I was, oh well, okay, first of all, put the sass away, where I was buying a ton of mini brands, and we have a gallon Ziploc baggie at home with.
It doesn't close. It's so weird.
I couldn't even tell you how many. And so I asked her, I was like, hey, I see you make a bunch of stuff out of mini brands. I have a gallon Ziploc bag of them at home. Can I give it to you?
She's like, yeah.
She's like, yeah.
I went to pay for the earrings and she's like, no, you can just have them. If you're gonna give me all the mini brands, you can just have these. And it was like,
so
okay.
Our mini brands found a home and they're gonna get put to good use.
And I got cute.
And Sherri got gummy bear earrings. I love it. So we have one farm booth here selling things like potatoes and carrots. They actually have a freezer over there that just has rabbits, and you open it up, yep, frozen rabbits, as you do. It's interesting, they also have local spaghetti squash. I don't think I've seen spaghetti squash at any of our local markets before. So, kind of cool. Brussels sprouts, some cabbage. This is an empty store right now, as a lot of the stores in this mall are, but when I was a kid growing up, this was a candy store. And I always remember coming to this mall and this being like the one place I wanted to walk by because it was just filled, packed with like candies, fudge, chocolate. Now, just empty, sad. So I think we decided we're actually going to get a cabbage and some carrots here. And then one of the things we will make this week is runzas. That was a recipe that you said you grew up with. We've made it a few times, but we haven't made it in a long time.
Long time, yep, and it's always good.
It is always good, so we're gonna get some of the ingredients here. Sherri Beth, you got your watch done?
Did.
Working like new?
Yep, I need to make it a little bit tighter.
For your little wrists?
Yeah.
Well, that was a successful stop.
Yeah.
Also, you made a new friend.
I did.
In the watch store, there was a little girl, like the daughter of the lady who was working.
Yep.
And when we first walked in, she was just like, your hair. Like, it has colors.
Well, she was like, I like your hair at first. And I was like, well, thank you. And she's like, she said something about the colors. And then when we came back, like she was just very chatty.
Very chatty. How old do you think she was?
5 or 6.
Okay.
So when we came back, she was like, I remember you.
From like 20 minutes earlier.
20 minutes ago. I was like, yeah, I came back. And he was kind of standing outside. And she was like, is that guy over there waiting for you? I was like, yes, yeah. He is. She was just a character, but her mom told one story. So the little girl was commenting on my eyeshadow, and her mom was just like, she took all of my eyeshadow palettes and thought they were watercolors, and so she tried to paint with all of them. She said, I literally have none left. It's like, oh. And her mom was like, they don't spread like watercolors. Nope. Nope. Oh my gosh.
So funny. Like,
so funny.
Chattiest little girl.
Yeah.
But, yep. Sherri got her watch done?
Yes, I did.
We've got the fall market finished.
Yeah. Bought a few things.
Bought a few things. We're going to show you those as soon as we get home. So, do we have any more stops? Anything else we need before we go home?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either, so let's go home. All right, we're back home. We got all the items laid out that we purchased. I want to give you guys a quick haul from the, this is both from the fall festival, fall market at Double Shovel, and the little market at the mall when we were getting Sherri's watch repaired. So let me show you what we got. All right, over here you guys saw pumpkin spice popcorn. Yum. Yeah. This was a sticker that Sherri got. It was free. It says, in a world full of princesses, be a witch. Feels appropriate, especially to the season, right?
Yeah, it just made me laugh.
This is a local coffee company, Farm Loop Coffee, like small batch roaster. I've never heard of them before.
I hadn't either, but they had a booth there, and they had the Costa Rica and the Ethiopian blends to try, and we tried both of them. I actually liked the Costa Rica better.
Which one did I like better?
Adam liked the Ethiopia bit better.
So which one did we get?
You told me to get the Costa Rica, so I got that.
I love you so much. So we did. Coffee's one of those things that, first of all, like a local business who's like roasting coffee, we love supporting that. So that's super cool. All right, so the next thing we have are these. And Sherri Beth, tell me about these beauties.
So we were talking to the girl who made them, and she was saying that this is the first time she's ever sold any of her jewelry before. So we for sure wanted to support her, but these I just really love. They have teal and then like a lavender and then gold. And they're just really well made, and so I was super impressed with like the quality of all of her stuff. She did say that she can customize any of these.
Yeah, for colors and stuff.
For colors. And that she ships as well.
Super cool.
She said if we're here in Anchorage that she can deliver them, and if we're anywhere else then she can ship them. And so we're gonna actually put her information below. If you guys like her stuff, go support her. Like, the stuff that she's doing is really beautiful. One
of the things that I really liked about her was that you could tell that she was still kind of apprehensive because, again, first show, first time ever selling her earrings. And her work is great. Like, her stuff is so good. And so I love that we got to support her.
So these were $30. She said the ones with the 3 different colors are $30. I didn't ask about other prices because I just fell in love with these. But yeah, they're really well made and they're so pretty. So
cool. So we'll link her information down below. Very fun. And then our friends at Prince William Sound Salt Company, which was one of our Shop 49th businesses, we got their rosemary lemon salt. Heck yes, we did. And then I'm really excited about this. Jalapeno lime salt. Now, let me tell you my plan for this. So she let me try a sample of it, and as soon as I tried a sample of it, I was like, oh my gosh, this would be so good on the rim of a Bloody Mary, a glass. And she was like, yes, and the rim of margaritas. Dang it. So I was like, I have to have it. Because like, winter for me is football season. Football here in Alaska starts at like 9 a.m. The NFL games do. So a lot of weeks, like Sunday morning is brunch, Bloody Marys, football. Perfect time to be using some jalapeno lime salt. So had to get that. Also, like, we love supporting them.
We love them. They always know us and chat with us. And
it was really cool because they just opened a big new building in Whittier, and they said, come down and they want to show us the building. So when they open up next season, I think she said April 15th.
I think so.
Mid-April, they're gonna open up for the season. So we're gonna go down and check out the new Prince William Sound Salt Company building. Now back to what we bought. And this is also fun because like, this is the first sort of holiday or seasonal market we've gone to since we've been back home. And this is a fall wreath that we both just kind of fell in love with.
Yeah, it's so pretty, and we really don't have any fall decorations up. It just
hold on, that is not true.
That's not true. You came home from the store the other day with a pumpkin, so we do have a singular pumpkin outside.
Our fall decorations this year consist of one pumpkin next to our front door. And we're not gonna decorate for fall this year, we decided.
No, so I mean, really like jumping back into life has been really busy and chaotic, and so it's a lot of work to pull all of the fall stuff out and put it all up and then take it all back down, just to decorate again for Christmas in like a month and a half, 3 months. So
3 months? Oh heck no.
A month and a half. So
4 days we're decorating for Christmas.
So we're just not going to decorate for fall, but we did figure like this is beautiful, and again with supporting locals, we love to do that. So we will put this wreath up on our door.
Yep, front door. And then Sherri bought, well, you guys saw the gummy bear earrings that we were kind of given because she's going to take all my mini brands. Makes me so happy.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. And then you bought this.
I bought this hat. Look at how pretty. I just really loved the purples that are in it. And this is brilliant. I have not seen anybody do this, but she said she makes all of her palms with a button so I can take it off and wash the hat itself and not have to like wash or ruin the palm. And I was like, that is so smart. Or if you just don't want the palm on, but like, why wouldn't you? But I love that. I've never seen that before where it's just a button to like take it off. So
smart.
Brilliant.
So that is what we bought at the Fall Festival and the Farmer's Market. And again, as you guys saw, we got a couple other things. We got cabbage and carrots and just like a few other random vegetables from that market at the mall. But now, Sherri Beth, come here. I want to give you guys a little bit of an update on just a couple of things that have been going on the last month since we've been home. Your sister came and visited.
My sister came up on my birthday.
Yep.
And she came up for my birthday, but also to do a conference with me that was like Friday and Saturday of last week. So we did that together, which was great. It was all virtual, so we were able to sit in our jammies in our living room, and it was fantastic. It was great.
Fun to have your sister here.
Yeah.
So your birthday, your sister's visit. We had another friend visit. We had the conference you did. I had a huge work fundraiser.
Yes, you did.
It was a big deal. We raised like $330,000.
Yeah.
So cool. I have another fundraiser that is just for our organization in November that we're working on. And then again, just like lots of things going on with our life, friends' life, other things just around us that have consumed us.
Correct.
Right? And it just feels like life has been, from the time we got off the plane back in Anchorage, it feels like life has been chaotic and crazy.
Yeah.
But we're back. Glad to be picking up the camera. Not ending the vlog. Just want to give you guys an update on some of the things that have been going on.
Yeah.
But I'm going to put down the camera for now. And we'll pick you guys back up tomorrow for us, but just in 1 second for you. All right, hello friends, it is the next day. It is Sunday, and it's Sunday a little bit later. It's almost 4 o'clock. We've had, honestly, kind of a nice day. Just finished watching football. The Seahawks won, which thank you, Sherri, appreciate the support. This season's going much better than I expected, I will say that. But I came down to the kitchen to like start doing some meal prep stuff that you guys will see here in a second. But I took the trash outside, and as soon as I opened our front door, I was like, what the heck? Come look. Sherri, what the heck is this?
I have no idea.
Okay, so I opened our front door, and I see like, there's stuff here, and it says, we've been booed. And then down here it says, you've been boozed, and there is like 2 bottles of wine. You've been booed. Halloween is drawing near. These treats were left to bring you cheer, so enjoy these goodies and have a great fall full of pumpkins, costumes, and candy for all. Now help others get in the Halloween mood, because there's nothing as fun as being booed. What in the world? And in here we have Sour Patch Kids, and there's like, look at that, happy fall y'all, 2 cookies. And then in here, there is, oh, Sherri, Halloween gel nail polish. How do you know those are for you? Okay. Like, what? Who are these?
Black light.
It glows in a black light?
I don't have a black light.
Well, gotta go to black light. Who did this? I'm so confused and ridiculously happy. Okay, so I just started like take stuff out, and there's more in there. Look at this. Wait. What is it? It's a candle. What in the heck? I'm tempted to be like, go back in the cameras and like see like who in the heck did this?
Right.
All right, well maybe this is just like a random thing and it was just one of our neighbors. I will say this feels too specific to us. Like the Halloween nail polish, something Sherri would love.
I think this is a clue.
You think this is a clue? The happy fall, y'all? Why is that a clue?
Who else do we know who loves fall and would say that phrase?
Oh, do you think that's who it is? Okay,
No.
we have a lead. I'm gonna Agatha Christie this mystery, and gosh darn it, we're gonna find out who in the world booed us. Is that what it says? Booed us? Boozed us?
Well, this one says, like the alcohol says you've been boozed, but the signs say you've been booed.
Anyway, what a fun thing to open the door and see. Super cool. All right, well, we can confirm, you guys, Sherri's hunch was exactly correct. It was our friend Desi. How nice is that? And here's what's so funny is that the thing that gave it away, happy fall, y'all. Desi's got a little bit of Southern in her, and it was that gave it away. How fun is that? Look at this. Also a green apple wine and Freak Show, which is one of my favorite reds. So very excited about that. Thank you, Des. All right, Sherri Beth is upstairs taking a shower, and I'm going to work on lunches for this week. Found this at our local grocery store. Hadn't seen it before. It is just some like stir-fry vegetables. So you can see like all sorts of stuff in there. Peppers, mushrooms, got some celery in there, got some squash in there, some like sugar peas. Looks really good, all cut up. And then I grabbed a pack of reindeer sausage. So what I'm gonna do is just cut these up into little bites, mix them in here, toss them in the air fryer. And I think it's gonna be pretty simple and hopefully pretty delicious. So let's cut these up. Now people always get weird when we talk about eating reindeer. They're like, is it really reindeer? And yeah, it is really reindeer. In fact, you can find it in most stores here in Alaska. It's a pretty common meat, at least that Sherri and I use. We love it because of how versatile it is. We can toss it in with veggies like this. We can cube it up and use it in like an omelet or an egg bite. You can cut it up and just like have it fried, kind of like smoked sausage. You can eat it like a hot dog, like you saw earlier in this video. And so I just love the flavor of it. It's also not too gamey. That's one thing that Sherri does not like, is incredibly gamey meat. So this, something we both like. And for this meal, this is kind of what we're looking for, just like bite-sized pieces. And so once those are cut up, we're just gonna go ahead and toss those in there with our veggies. Now, let's cut up the rest. All right, so all that's cut up. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of give it a little bit of a stir, just sort of get things mixed around in there. Then I'm just gonna go ahead and give it a kind of little drizzle of olive oil, and then just a little sprinkle with the honey hog seasoning that we use. Well, it feels kind of like for everything. So just like that, and then again, just kind of a little stir just to get it mixed up a little bit there. And then this is going in the air fryer just like that. And we're gonna put this in for let's see, at 307 degrees, and I think I'm gonna start it at 10 minutes. All right, I just pulled this out. We are 10 minutes in, and it looks amazing. Some of the carrots are still a little bit tough, so I'm gonna put it in for a few more minutes. This could totally be done. Again, everything in here is cooked, right? The reindeer sausage is all cooked. All the veggies obviously don't need it. So I'm just gonna put it in here for, I don't know, maybe like 3 or 4 more minutes, just to let things get a little softer, because there are a few hard things in here, like the celery is still a little bit tough, some of the carrots. So let's go, you know what? Let's go 5 more minutes, so a total of 15 minutes. Okay, that is exactly what I was looking for. In there a few more minutes, all of it's done, nice and cooked up. Sherri Beth, how was your shower?
Great.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How does it smell in here?
It smells really good.
It does smell good. Okay, now, what are you thinking on this? Should we put some like mozzarella cheese on top? Is there any kind of sauce you might want? Do you want the sauce on the side you could dip it in when you take it to work?
Probably sauce on the side.
Okay, so just in our containers, just like that? Mm-hmm. You got it. And look at that, you guys. 3 lunches done. Super simple. And I think this is gonna be, I don't know, I think it'll be really, okay. Really. How is it?
Good.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this was like the absolute easiest, because again, the veggies were already cut up, reindeer sausage was already cooked, just had to cut that up, air fryer 15 minutes at 370, and done. Hi Missy girl, first time people are seeing you in the vlog. Missy got fresh water just a little bit ago, so she is living her hydrated girl dreams. And Sherri Beth, I have a question. It is almost 8 p.m.
Yeah.
And you are dressed up, looking amazing on a Sunday night at 8 p.m. This is the time we would normally be in our pajamas.
Winding down, going to bed.
We're not doing that though, are we?
No, because why?
Let's go to the car and I'll tell them. All right, well, you can see I even got my fancy hat on for this reason.
Yes, you did.
So, a couple months ago, there was a new restaurant that opened here in town called Whisky Ramen. And it is, without a doubt, like the hottest new restaurant in Anchorage.
Right.
And reservations, we actually just got a reservation for it the other day for the end of December when our friend Jordy is here.
Because that was all that was available.
It's booked out for reservations 2 months out.
Right.
And we've talked to people who've gone. They said it's amazing. Apparently, it's like a couple years in the works. The owners actually went to Japan and studied under like world famous ramen chefs.
Right.
And I've heard this place is unlike anything we have in Anchorage.
Yep.
And I was just on my phone a little bit ago.
Whiskey and
Japanese whiskey.
hello.
Okie dokie. This Sunday night's gonna be lit. And we were just kind of winding down for the night. Like we're basically done for the day.
Right.
And I looked on OpenTable, I don't know why, and they had a reservation for 2 open tonight because of a cancellation at 8:30. And I was like...
This was like 6:30, 6:45.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's right. And I was like, hey, Sherri. So what do you think about having dinner at 8:30?
So
at Whisky and Ramen.
And put on real clothes and did my makeup.
You are such a good sport to my shenanigans. So we're going to Whisky and Ramen, and another reservation opened up November 12th. I booked that as well. Just in case. And we have a reservation again for December 30th for 3 when our friend Jordy is here. I was just glad to get 1 reservation. Now we get to go tonight, and I thought, let's bring you guys along and show you this apparently fancy new restaurant here in Anchorage.
We can all try it out together.
Fancy enough for me to pull my hat off the wall.
Right.
I haven't worn it in a while, Sherri.
I know, I considered, but my hair is still a little bit wet.
One of your hats?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
But then I also don't want to be matchy-matchy, so when you got your hat on, I'm like, I'm not gonna...
We can both be fancy. we can double up the hat fanciness.
I know, but my hair is also still a little bit wet, and so like putting a hat on is just gonna have like serious hat head.
Well, I'm balding, so I don't have that problem. So let's go. Let's go drink whiskey, eat ramen, and check this new place out. Yeah. It is a quiet Sunday night in Anchorage, although there are a lot of cars downtown, which makes me wonder if there's a show or something going on. There used to be a restaurant. Well, I don't know if I'd call it a restaurant right in there. It was called the Bubbly Mermaid. They only sold 2 things. What were they, Sherri?
Oysters and champagne.
Oysters and champagne. And it was spectacular.
I mean, if you like oysters, which I don't really, but the champagne is good.
I love oysters and champagne. And I want to show you guys. In the back, so like in this alley, there used to be like a hidden taco restaurant. And to get there, like, it didn't really exist. Like if you called the number and was like, hey, is this business so-and-so? They'd be like, nope. Like you had to be super vague.
You either had to know like the secret knock to get in the alley, or you had to like go through the Bubbly Mermaid in like this weird like labyrinth. And you're like, oh, this is where we die.
And the kitchen turned into a dance floor at like, I don't know, 1 a.m. It was like a speakeasy taco joint behind a champagne and oyster bar. Right. And I was like, Anchorage, I love you.
Right. Delicious tacos though.
They were good. Also, there's Balto. And here it is, Whisky and Ramen. Super cool. You enter upstairs at the street level, and then the dining room is actually downstairs. All right, so here we are at our table. First menu we see is a cocktail menu. Lots and lots of things that look great. I got this Flowers of Edo, and Sherri got the BB Queen. They also have like 0 proof mocktails, which I think is cool, and a huge whiskey collection, and of course, lots of beers, sakes, wines as well, which is pretty fun. And then the food menu, small plates, meats and seafoods. You can see things like Japanese, Wagyu, but the ramen is obviously what people are here for. It's interesting, they said they have, so all of the broths and noodles are made in-house. In fact, they have the machine that makes the noodles here is one of only 13 in the entire US. Pretty amazing. So service has been spectacular. Can't wait to try drinks and food. All right, so cocktails have arrived, and she's got to come back and add the final elements of our drinks. Amazing. You're the best. Thank you. All right, so here's my cocktail. It has smoked oolong and cherries. Just popped. How cool is that?
Oh my gosh.
Initial thoughts on whiskey and ramen?
I'm kind of in love. This is amazing.
The drink. Everything about it. The service. Even the wallpaper behind Sherri. I don't know if you guys can see this, but it's float planes and there's like gold foil on it. And then up top are like books and Alaskana stuff. There's like a really cool gallery wall of Alaska paintings. There's the full bar back here. And then out here we have the main dining room. And actually right over here, we have this fridge you can see right over there where they dry age all of their own meats, which I think is pretty cool. Appetizers have arrived. We got a couple things. We got their pickle plate, which was just intriguing to me. Very excited to try that. And then the Scotch Tamago, their take on a Scotch egg. It's a 6.5-minute egg. And it just...
wrapped in pork belly.
Yeah.
It looks amazing.
We just have to try it. You guys, the Scotch Tamago is absolutely unbelievable. I can't even describe how good this is. And Sherri and I were talking about the pickle plate. We've never had anything like this. Like, the flavors that are in this, super unique, super different than anything we've ever had. Our ramen has arrived. I went with the Dark Horse, a little bit spicier of a ramen. You can see we've got the 6.5-minute egg in there. And it was funny, she was telling us that it takes them like 3 days to make their 6.5-minute egg. Right. Because they marinate it first before they cook it. Look at Sherri's.
And it smells so good.
Yeah, yours smells perfect.
She's so excited.
Well, we couldn't even finish our ramen, so we're definitely not going to do dessert this time, but we want to do the Baked Alaska because the couple that was sitting next to us when we got here, they had the Baked Alaska, and at the end they pour whiskey fire over the top, and it was amazing. So we're going to pass on desserts this time, but we'll be back soon. All right, we have left whiskey and ramen. Sherri Beth, your final review from our first time there.
It was really good. It lived up to the hype.
Yeah.
I would go back.
Well,
I'm excited to go back.
I was gonna say, good, because we have a bunch of reservations. It was, I don't know, some places when they're new and like everybody's talking about them and post on social media, you wonder like, is it gonna be worth it? Is it gonna be that good?
Right.
I actually think it was better than I expected. The prices were better than I expected.
For sure.
The service was excellent. Maybe among the best I've ever had in Anchorage.
Yes.
Taylor was our server and she was like perfect. Perfect.
And there were like, she was just saying like every item on the menu has a story, it has a reason that it's there. And she was like, I know all the stories, so just ask. And like she told us the stories, like it's amazing. Yeah, that was worth putting pants on and leaving the house late on a Sunday evening for a spontaneous Sunday night date night. I would agree with that, actually.
Wow. Yeah. All right, now going home. All right, we are back home. Time to end the vlog. Sherri Beth. Yep. First time we picked up the camera since we got back from Fiji. Yeah. How's it feel to be vlogging again?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know why.
It does. I mean,
I'm surprised.
It was nice to have a break and not really worry about having to vlog, but it was nice to like pick it back up this weekend.
Wow.
What did you expect me to say?
I agree.
Hated every second of it.
Kind of, yes. No, not really. But like, yeah, I'm glad to hear that. Yeah. Highlight of the weekend.
Oh gosh, probably dinner.
Fall festival, dinner?
Dinner.
Dinner.
Which was spur of the moment and like last second, like it was amazing.
There's something to be said for spontaneity.
Yeah.
For sure. So friends, we love you guys so much. Thanks for hanging out with us. It did feel nice to pick the camera back up again, share our life with you guys. And now I need to go edit this video so you guys can watch it on Monday morning.
Yeah.
All right, friends, we love you, and we'll see you on Wednesday on the next video.